Hello, hello, everyone. We're going to be going into the week 6 before spread, the first pulse of life. This spread marks the exact moment energy begins to move again. After the stillness of the holding zone, the soul starts to pulse within the body, reminding you that grounding is not the end of awakening, it's the foundation of creation. Here, you reconnect with instinct, emotion, and desire in their purest form. This stage is not about control or intensity, it's about learning to let life move through you without resistance. The root has taught you to stay. The sacral will teach you how to move. Together, they form the rhythm of embodiment, the balance between stability and spontaneity. Card 1, the spark. What feeling, idea, or instinct is beginning to move within me, asking for expression? What is beginning to move, asking for expression? Strategy, planning, execution time for what has been gestated within. So the energy of I've been putting together all of these thought pieces of a change to make. And now it's time to flow into this, not rushed. It's not Queen of Wands, not bold or loud, but from a place of flow and a place of compassion. The internal puzzle is ready to put together externally from a place of flow and compassion for both self and others. The residue, what fear or belief from the root still tries to control this movement. The moon in reverse, Page of Swords. Curiosity. A revelation of curiosity, continuing to feel like there's more that needs to be done before the next step. Feeling like, I just said with the Queen of Swords in reverse, all of the pieces are ready to put the puzzle together externally for you. So this is like thinking that all the puzzle pieces aren't there when they actually are. So scarcity from the root, lack from the root, but it's an echo, it's on its way out. Because it's not stagnancy, it's not failure or quitting or giving up. It's extended curiosity. There's more, there's more, there's more. What if you have enough right now to start putting it together? The flow. What new rhythm or pattern is my body ready to follow if I allow it? Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hierophant. Allowing the divine to take the cog out of the wheel because you're ready for the wheel to be in motion. Divine timing, divine patience, discernment. It feels like upholding your end of the bargain, but allowing Jesus to take the wheel, so to speak, or literally, you never know. Okay, so the new rhythm or pattern is not surrender as in, I'm just going to wait here and see what comes next, but active participation in your role while you allow the divine to work out the timing and the pace of the flow. The emotional current. What emotion is trying to teach me how to move with rather than against life. Two of Cups in reverse and Queen of Wands. What emotion is trying to teach me how to move with rather than against life? Using any attempt to lessen confidence or lessen vibration, any stones thrown, so to speak, using them as like Blue's Clues instead of allowing them to have any effect. So if someone says something negative, take away the fact that that means anything at all and look for any clues in that sentence that would unlock a piece of knowledge. It scratches the itch of curiosity, upholds doing your part, but allows for divine timing, if that makes sense. So I guess the emotion would be the observation of emotions instead of drowning in them would be the answer to that. Okay, the permission. What would it look like to trust this movement without knowing where it leads? 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Walking away from anxiety. When you allow God to work through you with no intention to get anything out of it, but just because that's what you feel called to do, He will show you why that was the right decision. So what would it look like to trust this? Being in flow, being in a state of trusting the bigger unfolding, and leaving anxiety about needing to know what comes next or needing to have it all figured out in the past, leaving that behind. Then the reflection prompt. Life is beginning to move again, and I'm learning to let it move through me with trust, not tension. Trust, not tension. Even through the imbalances. Life is beginning to move again, and I'm learning to let it move through me with trust, not tension. Which is the opposite of what happened in the past. However you used to feel, whatever your relationship to change has been, it's getting more healthy. Change used to be an energy of combativeness or fear or gripping onto something. It's giving that quote, anything I ever let go of had claw marks on it. That's not you now. That's part of this. It's like you being like, okay, if God wants me to let it go, I'm going to let it go. Either He wants it back or He thinks I don't need to have it for my benefit. So either way, go ahead, bye. It feels like that's the case for you now. And that's what allows you to trust divine timing in that way. So the trust, not tension, is coming from a place of letting go when God's showing you that that's not in your best interest. Instead of trying to plea your case to Him and be like, well, let me just explain it to you like this. What if we look at it this way? Instead of doing it like that, you're like, okay, it might hurt. It might not be the ideal first case choice, but I'm going to listen to the man who made the planet type of thing. It feels like that. So this is the before spread. I will see you for the after spread.